It's still a male-dominated world, so you have to work twice as hard to prove that you are just as capable.
I don't remember ever having a conversation about what anyone was being paid. And it was, when I think back, it's almost as if there was a code of silence.
In places that I work, you don't talk about it at all. You know, it's still something that is not brought up. You just do not talk about people, you know, what people get paid.
I don't think we were aware of it. Not even aware of the question. So you weren't even considering whether you were being paid equally.
In previous generations, my mother's generation, men would be out in the world making a living to support the family, and women would stay at home and take care of the kids.
Generally, at that time, the husband really didn't want the wife to work. It was considered rather shameful that he was not providing, that we needed another income to provide for the family. We were not talking about whether it was equal pay or not. It just was not part of the conversation.
What shifted, as I perceive it, in my generation with equal pay was that you could make a choice. So I was part of the wave of women that were entering graduate schools, law schools, medical schools, a wave that then entered the corporate workforce. My underlying perception was that equal pay was a given. I was just assuming that I was getting paid the same as men were getting paid. I made a transition into the health and wellness field as a yoga therapy practitioner. The majority of my career has been self-employed and in the gig economy. There were three factors where it seemed possible that I could support myself. One was equal pay. One was the affirmative action programs that came out of civil rights that affected women. And the third was the birth control pill. So that those three gave me enough of an independence that I could make a choice. So I had the personal option to say, I think I can support myself. That wasn't possible. That choice wasn't possible for previous generations. Of course, if you don't talk about it, then you don't know. There isn't information with which to assess the situation.
It's hard enough for women to get into a place, you know, where they're moving up wherever they're working, and so to have to prove themselves.
You start saying, am I worth what I'm doing? And you know you're worth something. And the question is, how much?
She was a stay-at-home mom, raised 6 kids. I'm, you know, the opposite. I'm a single woman. I do not have any children, and I'm out there in the workforce. You know, it's such a male-dominated world, it being in a chef. It's just to break in, you're just happy to be there. Some women are breaking through and getting paid the big salaries, but still it's a struggle. In order for that conversation within the culinary world to happen, there needs to be more women in the kitchen.
There's been tremendous progress in the last, say, 20 years.
Yes, there has, but not enough.
Okay.
Thank you for watching this story from our online docuseries Stand Up, Speak Out, the personal politics of women's rights. Please like and subscribe and hit the bell button to be notified when a new video is up. Share with your friends. Leave us a comment with your reaction to the story. All this helps us to reach more people. Visit our website, bcvoices.org, to learn more and support our work on our next episode.